The current trend for Bitcoin suggests a potential for further price appreciation. While the price has experienced some fluctuations recently, the overall upward trajectory is evident. The forecast price indicates a bullish sentiment for the coming week, with prices expected to move towards the resistance level. Considering this, a long-term investment strategy appears to be appropriate. Given the historical price data and the forecast, a suitable entry point for a long position would be around $93,000. This price point offers a balance between potential upside and a reasonable risk-reward ratio. Setting a stop loss at $91,000 would protect against significant downside movements, while a target price of $99,000 allows for substantial profit potential if the bullish trend continues. This strategy capitalizes on the anticipated price increase while managing risk effectively. Given the price trends and forecast for Ethereum, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. While the historical prices show a general upward trend, the recent price fluctuations suggest some consolidation before a potential breakout. The forecast indicates a slight upward movement in the coming weeks, but it's not a strong bullish signal. This suggests a period of sideways movement with potential for upward momentum. Therefore, a long position is recommended for a medium-term investment horizon. An ideal entry price would be around $3,320, aligning with the forecasted price and offering a potential entry point near the support level. The stop loss should be placed at $3,060, just below the recent lows, to limit potential losses. The target price can be set at $3,410, which represents the resistance level and offers a reasonable profit target. This strategy aims to capitalize on the potential upward movement in the medium term while managing risk through a well-defined stop loss. Given the price trends and forecast for Ripple, an investment strategy leaning towards a long position appears most suitable. The historical prices demonstrate an upward trajectory, with the current price hovering near the forecast and the support level of $1.2723. While the resistance sits at $1.4704, indicating potential for further growth. This suggests a bullish outlook for the short to medium term. For an aggressive short-term investment strategy, we recommend entering a long position at $1.41, the current price. The stop loss should be placed at $1.39 to minimize potential losses if the price experiences a sudden dip. The target price should be set at $1.52, aligning with the forecasted price increase and offering a healthy profit margin. This strategy capitalizes on the anticipated upward momentum of Ripple within a short time frame. Given the historical price data and the provided forecast for Solana, a medium-term investment strategy focusing on a long position appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical price shows a clear upward trend, with recent price increases suggesting bullish momentum. The forecast also indicates continued growth, albeit with some minor fluctuations. The support price of $222.1 provides a safety net, while the resistance price of $239.74 presents a potential ceiling for the short term. Therefore, an ideal entry price for a long position would be around $230, slightly below the current price and near the support level. This allows for a margin of safety while still capturing potential upward movement. A stop-loss order could be placed at $222.1 to limit potential losses if the price drops below the support level. The target price could be set at $240, aiming to capitalize on the forecasted price increase and stay ahead of the resistance level. This strategy allows for a balanced approach, leveraging the bullish momentum while managing risk effectively. Given the historical price fluctuations and the forecast for Cardano, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The recent price movements indicate a period of consolidation, with the price hovering around the support level of $0.826. The forecast suggests a gradual upward trajectory, with the price potentially reaching $0.967 in the coming weeks. This indicates a potential for modest gains in the medium term. Therefore, an investment strategy for Cardano should involve taking a long position. The entry price should be set at 85 cents, slightly above the current support level, to allow for some room for price adjustment. The stop loss should be placed at $0.826, the identified support level, to minimize potential losses. The target price should be set at $0.967, aligning with the highest projected price in the forecast, aiming to capitalize on the potential upward momentum. This strategy allows for a balanced approach, leveraging the potential for growth while managing risk effectively. Based on the provided price history and forecast for Sway Coin, a medium-term investment strategy with a long position appears to be the most promising. The price history demonstrates a recent consolidation phase after a period of upward movement. The forecast suggests a continuation of this upward trend, with prices likely to surpass the current resistance level of $3.5234 in the coming weeks. Therefore, an entry price around $3.45, below the current price but above the recent support level of $3.3508, would be suitable. A stop-loss order could be placed at $3.3508 to minimize potential losses if the price reverses direction unexpectedly. The target price could be set at $3.70, aligning with the higher end of the forecast and providing a potential profit margin of approximately 7%. This strategy capitalizes on the anticipated upward momentum of Sway Coin while managing risk through a well-defined stop-loss order. Given the price trends and forecast for Filecoin, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical prices demonstrate an upward trajectory, but the recent price action suggests a potential consolidation phase. The support price at $4.768 provides a solid foundation for potential buying opportunities, while the resistance at $5.711 indicates a ceiling for the near term. The forecast prices project continued growth, albeit at a slower pace, which aligns with a medium-term investment horizon. Therefore, a long position on Filecoin is recommended for a medium-term investment strategy. A suitable entry price would be around $5, allowing you to enter near the current price level and benefit from the potential upward momentum. The stop loss should be set at $4.80 to protect against a sudden price drop below the support level. The target price could be set at $5.80, aiming to capture a significant portion of the potential upside before encountering resistance. This strategy allows you to capitalize on the bullish outlook for Filecoin while managing risk effectively within a medium-term timeframe. Given the provided price data for Theta network, a bullish investment strategy seems appropriate. The 2-week price history demonstrates an upward trend, with prices consistently rising. The forecast predicts further growth, with prices potentially reaching $2.20. This upward momentum, coupled with the current price being near the support level of $1.716, suggests a strong foundation for continued price appreciation. Therefore, I recommend a long position in Theta network with an entry price around $1.88. This price point allows for entry near the recent high while offering a buffer below the current price. A stop loss should be set at $1.716, aligning with the support level, to minimize potential losses. The target price can be set at $2.198, the resistance level, aiming to capture the full potential of the upward price movement. This strategy aligns with a medium-term investment perspective, allowing time for Theta network to reach its projected target price. Given the price trends and forecast for Dogwifhat, a cautious investment strategy would focus on a short-term approach to navigate the volatile market. The historical prices show a downward trend over the past 2 weeks, with the forecast indicating further declines. The support price is at $2.719, suggesting a potential floor for the price, while the resistance is at $3.855, indicating a significant hurdle for upward movement. Therefore, a short position is advisable to capitalize on the anticipated decline in prices. An aggressive entry price would be around $3.45, aligning with the recent price action and the forecast. The stop loss should be set at $3.60, protecting against any unexpected price surges. The target price should be set at $3, allowing for potential profits before the price potentially reaches the support level. This strategy aims to capture short-term price fluctuations while minimizing risk through a well-defined stop loss. Based on the provided historical price data and the one-week forecast for Stellar, a bullish investment strategy appears promising. The historical prices show a clear upward trend, with significant jumps in price observed throughout the period. The forecast also suggests continued upward momentum, with prices projected to reach 51 cents. This indicates a strong potential for capital appreciation in the short to medium term. Therefore, I recommend taking a long position on Stellar with an entry price around 45 cents, aligning with the support price and the forecasted price movement. The stop loss should be set at 43 cents, providing a cushion against potential market reversals. The target price can be set at 53 cents, aiming to capture the full potential of the upward price movement and reaching the resistance level. This strategy allows for a balanced approach, capitalizing on the bullish outlook while managing risk effectively. Based on the provided information for Starknet, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data shows a general upward trend, with recent fluctuations around the 50 cents mark. The forecast prices suggest continued growth, reaching values above 60 cents in the coming weeks. This indicates a bullish outlook for Starknet in the medium term. Therefore, a long position is recommended. An appropriate entry price would be around 54 cents, slightly below the current price and above the support level of $0.5494. This provides a buffer against potential short-term price dips. A stop-loss order should be placed at 52 cents to limit potential losses. The target price could be set at 61 cents, aligning with the forecast and aiming to capture a significant portion of the anticipated upward movement. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing for potential profits while mitigating potential losses in the medium term. Given the price trends and forecast for PENDLE, a cautious investment strategy would focus on a medium-term approach to navigate the current market uncertainty. The historical prices show a volatile trend with fluctuations both upward and downward, suggesting a lack of clear directional momentum. The forecast indicates a slight downward trend, which aligns with the recent price dip. However, the support price at $4.928 provides a potential floor for the price, limiting further downside risk. Therefore, a medium-term long position is advisable with an entry price around $5.05, aiming to capitalize on potential price recovery towards the resistance level of $5.413. The stop loss should be placed at $4.90 to minimize potential losses if the price continues to decline. The target price can be set at $5.30, offering a reasonable profit margin while allowing for some room for price fluctuations. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing investors to potentially benefit from a price rebound while mitigating potential losses in a volatile market. Based on the provided information for Render, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data shows a general upward trend, with recent fluctuations suggesting consolidation. The forecast price indicates continued growth, albeit with some minor dips. This suggests a bullish outlook for Render in the medium term. Therefore, a long position is recommended. An ideal entry price would be around $7.50, allowing you to buy in near the current market price while leaving room for potential price appreciation. The stop loss should be set at $7.185, the support price, to minimize potential losses. The target price could be set at $8.23, the highest predicted forecast price, to capitalize on the anticipated upward momentum. This strategy balances risk and reward, aiming to profit from the expected growth of Render over the next few weeks while protecting against significant downside movements. Based on the provided information about VeChain, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical price data shows a consistent upward trend, indicating underlying bullish sentiment. The forecast prices suggest further price appreciation over the coming weeks, reaching levels above the current resistance. This upward momentum, coupled with the support level providing a safety net, makes a long position a compelling choice. An ideal entry point for this strategy would be around $0.0405, aligning with the recent price action and the forecast. To manage risk, a stop-loss order should be placed at $0.03357, the identified support price, ensuring that potential losses are limited. The target price for this investment could be set at $0.04503, the resistance level, aiming to capture a substantial portion of the anticipated price appreciation. This medium-term approach allows for a balanced risk-reward profile, capitalizing on the bullish outlook while mitigating potential downsides. Based on the provided information for Binance Coin, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data shows a fluctuating trend with both upward and downward movements. While the recent 2-week price change exhibits some volatility, the forecast suggests a gradual upward movement over the next week. Considering the support price of $606.30 and the resistance price of $659.60, entering a long position around the current price range offers a potential for growth. A suitable entry price would be around $620, aligning with the current market price and the forecast. The stop loss should be set slightly below the support price at $608 to minimize potential losses in case of a sudden price drop. The target price could be set at $650, aiming to capitalize on the potential upward movement towards the resistance level. This strategy allows for a balance between risk and reward, taking advantage of the anticipated upward momentum while mitigating potential losses through a well-defined stop-loss mechanism. Based on the provided information for Conflux, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data reveals a fluctuating trend, with recent upward momentum indicated by the price crossing above the support level of $0.1598. The forecast price suggests a continuation of this upward movement, reaching 18 cents in the coming weeks. Therefore, an investment strategy involving a long position is recommended. An entry price around $0.165, slightly below the current price, allows for a margin of safety while still capturing potential upside. The stop loss should be set at $0.1598, below the support level, to protect against unexpected price drops. The target price could be set at $0.1847, the resistance level, aiming to maximize profits from the anticipated price increase. This medium-term approach allows for capital appreciation while mitigating risk through a well-defined stop-loss mechanism. Given the provided price history and forecast for Worldcoin, a short-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The price history demonstrates a fluctuating trend, with recent fluctuations suggesting a potential for further volatility in the short term. The forecast indicates a slight upward trajectory, but the relatively small changes suggest a lack of strong momentum. Therefore, an aggressive strategy would involve a long position with an entry price near the current price, around $2.34. A stop loss should be set slightly below the recent support level at $2.28, protecting against unexpected downward movements. The target price could be set at $2.48, aligning with the highest forecast price and aiming to capitalize on any upward movement within the short term. This strategy leverages the potential for short-term price appreciation while managing risk through a well-defined stop loss. Given the Avalanche price history and the provided forecast, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data shows a clear upward trend, with recent consolidation around the $40 to $42 price range. The forecast predicts continued growth, with prices potentially reaching $43 in the coming weeks. This suggests a bullish outlook for Avalanche in the medium term. Therefore, I recommend a long position in Avalanche. An ideal entry price would be around $40.50, allowing for a small dip before entering the trade. The stop loss should be set at $39, providing a buffer against potential short-term price corrections. The target price could be set at $43.50, aiming to capture a significant portion of the predicted price increase. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing for potential profits while mitigating potential losses. Based on the provided data for Jupiter, a cautious investment strategy focusing on the short term appears to be the most suitable. The 2-week price change reveals a downward trend, and the 1-week forecast predicts further declines. While the support price is relatively low at $0.7357, The current price is hovering near the upper end of the recent price range. This suggests that the market might be overextended and vulnerable to a pullback. Therefore, a short position on Jupiter with an entry price around $1.10, a stop loss at $1.15, and a target price at $1.05 could be considered. This strategy aims to capitalize on the anticipated price decline while limiting potential losses. The stop loss ensures that the position is closed if the price unexpectedly surges above the entry price. The target price is set below the forecast lows, allowing for a reasonable profit margin before the price potentially finds support. Based on the provided information for EOS, a bullish strategy is recommended for a medium-term investment horizon. The historical price data shows a general upward trend, with recent price fluctuations around the support level of $0.679. The forecast price suggests continued upward momentum, reaching $0.878 within the next week. This indicates a favorable environment for long positions, aiming to capitalize on the potential price appreciation towards the resistance level of $0.8436. Therefore, a suitable investment strategy would involve entering a long position at the current price, around $0.793. A stop-loss order should be placed at $0.679, the support level, to minimize potential losses in case of a sudden price reversal. The target price could be set at $0.8436, the resistance level, aiming to maximize profits if the bullish forecast proves accurate. This medium-term approach allows for potential gains while mitigating risk through a well-defined stop-loss order. The current price trends and forecasts for TRON suggest a cautiously optimistic outlook for short-term investment. While the historical price data shows a slight upward trend, the forecast indicates a period of consolidation around the 20-cent mark. The support price of $0.1874 provides a solid floor for potential buying opportunities, while the resistance at $0.202 acts as a ceiling for upward movement. Given this scenario, a long position is recommended to capitalize on the potential for a price increase towards the resistance level. An ideal entry price for this strategy would be around $0.195, aligning with the recent price action and offering a good risk-reward ratio. A stop loss should be placed at $0.188 to protect against any unexpected downward movement. The target price can be set at $0.205, aiming to capture a potential price surge towards the resistance level. This strategy focuses on a short-term investment horizon, taking advantage of the anticipated consolidation and potential for a breakout above the resistance. Given the historical price data and the provided forecast for SE, a long-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical price demonstrates a consistent upward trend, with recent fluctuations likely due to short-term market volatility. The forecast projects continued price appreciation over the next several weeks, further supporting a bullish outlook. Therefore, a long position in SE is recommended. A conservative entry price could be around 55 cents, allowing for some room to absorb potential short-term dips. The stop loss should be set at 49 cents, a level below the recent support price, to minimize risk. The target price could be set at 75 cents, aligning with the forecast and offering a substantial potential return. This strategy capitalizes on the long-term upward momentum of SE while managing risk through a well-defined stop loss. Given the price trends and forecast for Shiba Inu, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical prices show a slight upward trend, but the forecast suggests a period of consolidation and potential minor fluctuations. The current price is near the support level, indicating a potential for a bounce back. However, the resistance level is still relatively high, suggesting that a significant upward breakout might take some time. Therefore, a long position is recommended, aiming to capitalize on the potential for a price increase towards the resistance level. An entry price around $0.0000250 would be suitable, allowing you to enter the market after a potential pullback from the recent highs. A stop loss should be set slightly below the support price, around $0.0000240, to protect against a sudden drop. The target price could be set around $0.0000255, representing a reasonable profit target within a medium-term timeframe. Given the current price trend and the forecast for Dogecoin, a medium-term investment strategy with a long position appears promising. The historical price data shows a general upward trend, with recent fluctuations around the 38 to 41 cents range. The forecast predicts continued upward movement, with prices potentially reaching 43 to 44 cents in the coming week. Considering these factors, an entry price of $0.395 would allow you to buy in at a relatively attractive level near the current price. A stop loss at $0.378 would protect against unexpected price drops, while a target price of 44 cents would provide a healthy profit margin. This strategy aims to capitalize on the anticipated upward momentum of Dogecoin over the medium term, allowing for potential gains while managing risk effectively. Hooked Protocol's price history shows an overall upward trend with some fluctuations. While the forecast indicates continued growth, reaching prices around 52 cents, the recent dip below 45 cents suggests a potential consolidation phase. Given this context, a medium-term investment strategy appears suitable. Entering a long position at the current price around $0.438 could allow for capital appreciation, as the forecast suggests prices will likely rise towards the target price of 52 cents. To manage risk, a stop-loss order should be placed below the recent dip, around $0.421, to limit potential losses if the price retraces. The target price, set at $0.5066, aligns with the resistance level, offering a good profit-taking opportunity. This strategy capitalizes on the bullish outlook while incorporating risk management measures to protect against potential market downturns. Given the price trends and forecast for Aevo, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data shows a general upward trend, with recent price fluctuations suggesting consolidation. The forecast indicates continued upward momentum, with prices expected to rise towards the resistance level. This suggests a bullish outlook for Aevo in the medium term. Therefore, an investment strategy focusing on a long position is recommended. A suitable entry price would be around $0.400, allowing you to buy in at a price slightly below the current resistance level. The stop loss should be set at $0.391, the support price, to limit potential losses. The target price could be set at $0.446, the resistance level, aiming to capitalize on the anticipated price increase. This strategy allows you to participate in the potential upward movement of Aevo while managing risk effectively. Given the historical price data and the one-week forecast for Coin, a medium-term investment strategy appears promising. The price has shown a fluctuating trend over the past 2 weeks, with recent price increases suggesting potential bullish momentum. The support price at $0.007764 provides a safety net, while the resistance price at $0.008439 indicates an upward ceiling for the near term. To capitalize on this potential, a long position is recommended. The entry price should be set at $0.00795, slightly above the current price and below the resistance level. The stop loss should be placed at $0.007764, aligning with the support price, to minimize potential losses. The target price should be set at $0.008439, aiming to capture the full potential upside before encountering resistance. This strategy allows for a medium-term investment horizon, taking advantage of the expected price appreciation while mitigating risk through a well-defined stop loss. Given the price trends and forecast for Coin, a cautious investment strategy would focus on a short-term approach. The historical prices show a recent downward trend, with the current price hovering near its support level of $0.02005. The forecast indicates a slight upward movement in the short term, but it remains below the resistance level of $0.02146. This suggests a potential for a temporary bounce before continuing the downward trend. Therefore, a short-term short position is advisable. An entry price of $0.0212 would allow you to capitalize on a potential price dip towards the support level. The stop loss should be set at $0.0215 to protect against any unexpected upward movement. The target price should be set at $0.0202, aiming to profit from a further decline towards the support level. This strategy aims to capitalize on the short-term weakness in Suncoin while minimizing risk through a tight stop loss. Based on the provided Pepe price information, a cautious investment strategy is recommended. The 2-week price change shows a general downward trend, and the 1-week forecast predicts further declines. While the historical price data exhibits some volatility, the current price is hovering near the support level of $0.00000107. This suggests that the asset might be oversold and potentially due for a rebound. However, the bearish forecast warrants a conservative approach. Therefore, a short-term investment strategy with a focus on buying low and selling high is suggested. An entry price of $0.00000189 could be considered, aligning with the recent price dip. The stop loss should be set slightly below the support level at $0.00000106 to minimize potential losses. The target price should be set at $0.00000206, aiming for a modest profit as the price potentially rebounds towards its recent highs. This strategy allows for potential gains while mitigating risks associated with the prevailing bearish sentiment. Based on the provided price information for Toncoin, a short-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The 2-week price change shows an upward trend, but the forecast suggests a slight pullback in the coming week. The historical prices indicate a strong support level at $5.645 and a resistance level at $6.314. Given this, a long position could be considered, but the potential for a short-term correction makes a short position more appealing. To execute this strategy, we would enter a short position at the current price of $6.13, with a stop loss set at $6.31 to protect against an unexpected upward surge. The target price for this trade would be $5.65, aiming to capitalize on the potential price correction and secure profits before the price potentially rebounds. This strategy aligns with the short-term investment perspective, aiming to capitalize on the anticipated price fluctuations within the next week. Based on the provided information for Bitcoin Cash, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data shows a general upward trend, with recent fluctuations around the $490 level. The forecast suggests continued upward momentum, with prices potentially reaching $518 within the next week. This indicates a bullish outlook for Bitcoin Cash in the short to medium term. Therefore, a long position is recommended. An ideal entry price would be around $490, aligning with the current price and recent support level. The stop loss should be set slightly below the recent lows, around $484, to minimize potential losses. The target price could be set at $513, the recent resistance level and the highest point in the forecast, allowing for a potential profit of approximately 6%. This strategy balances risk and reward, capitalizing on the anticipated upward movement while safeguarding against significant downside risk. Given the price trends and forecast for Chainlink, a medium-term investment strategy focusing on a long position appears promising. The historical prices demonstrate a generally upward trend, with the current price hovering near its support level of $15.28. The forecast indicates continued upward momentum, with prices projected to reach $18. This suggests a potential for price appreciation in the coming weeks. Therefore, an investment strategy could involve entering a long position at the current price around $15.50, with a stop loss set at $15.28 to limit potential losses. A target price of $17.80 could be set, aiming to capture a significant portion of the projected price increase. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing for potential profits while mitigating potential downside. Based on the provided Polkadot price history and forecast, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical price data demonstrates a clear upward trend, with Polkadot consistently making higher highs and higher lows. This indicates underlying bullish sentiment and potential for further growth. The forecast further supports this outlook, projecting continued price increases over the next several weeks. Given this positive outlook, a long position in Polkadot is recommended. A suitable entry price would be around $8, aligning with the current price and allowing for a potential entry point below the recent resistance level. The stop loss should be set at $7.75, providing a buffer against any unexpected price reversals. The target price could be set at $9.20, aiming to capture a significant portion of the projected price increase while allowing for some room for potential consolidation or pullbacks. This medium-term strategy allows investors to capitalize on the anticipated upward momentum of Polkadot while managing risk effectively. Given the price trends and forecast for Near Protocol, an aggressive investment strategy would focus on a long-term approach to capitalize on the projected upward momentum. The historical prices show a consistent upward trajectory, with the current price near its forecast and above the support level of $6.018. The resistance is at $6.823, indicating that there is still room for upward movement. In this scenario, a long position is advisable to capitalize on the potential for a price increase towards the resistance level. For this strategy, an entry price of $6.47 would be suitable, aligning with the current price and allowing for potential upside. The stop loss should be set at $6.018, the support price, to protect against any unexpected price decline. The target price should be set at $6.823, the resistance level, allowing you to take profits before a potential pullback. This strategy takes advantage of the bullish outlook for Near Protocol, aiming for a healthy return over the medium to long term. Based on the provided information for stacks, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data shows a fluctuating trend with a slight upward bias. While the forecast suggests continued upward movement, the price is currently hovering near its support level of $2. This indicates a potential consolidation phase before a renewed upward push. Therefore, a long position is recommended for this medium-term strategy. An entry price of $2.05 aligns with the forecast and the support level, providing a favorable entry point. The stop loss should be set at $1.95 to protect against a significant price drop. The target price can be set at $2.30, aiming to capitalize on the potential upside movement towards the resistance level. This strategy allows for a balanced approach, taking advantage of the bullish forecast while mitigating potential risks. Given the price trends and forecast for Aptos, a short-term investment strategy focusing on a long position appears to be the most suitable. The historical prices show a consistent upward trajectory, with the current price hovering near the support level of $11.79. The forecast indicates a potential increase in price, reaching $12 in the coming weeks. The resistance level at $12.28 suggests that there is still room for upward movement. Therefore, an aggressive investment strategy would involve entering a long position at the current price of $11. The stop loss should be set at $11.50 to mitigate risk if the price unexpectedly drops. The target price should be set at $12.20, aiming to capture the potential price increase towards the resistance level. This strategy capitalizes on the upward momentum and forecast for Aptos, aiming for a quick profit within a short time frame. Based on the provided price information for Litecoin, a short-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable. The historical price data shows a general upward trend, with the recent price hovering around $92. However, the forecast suggests a slight consolidation and potential for a minor pullback before resuming its upward trajectory. Therefore, a long position could be considered with an entry price around $92. A stop loss should be placed slightly below the recent support level, around $89, to limit potential losses. The target price could be set at $99, aligning with the recent resistance level and the forecast suggesting further upside potential. This strategy capitalizes on the anticipated short-term price increase while managing risk through a well-defined stop loss. Given the price trends and forecast for Uniswap, an aggressive investment strategy would focus on a long-term approach to capitalize on the upward momentum. The historical prices show a general upward trajectory, although with some fluctuations. The current price is near its support level of $9.381, indicating a potential buying opportunity. The forecast suggests Uniswap could reach $11.099, its resistance level, over the next few weeks. This indicates a bullish outlook in the long term, making a long position the most suitable strategy to capitalize on the anticipated price increase. To implement this strategy, an entry price of $9.50 would be appropriate, allowing you to enter the market after a potential pullback from the support level. The stop loss should be set at $9 to protect against any unexpected price decline. The target price should be set at $10.50, a conservative target that allows you to exit near the resistance level and secure profits before a potential pullback. This strategy leverages the long-term bullish outlook for Uniswap while managing risk through a well-defined stop loss and a reasonable target price. Given the price trends and forecast for Bittensor, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical prices show a general upward trend, with recent fluctuations suggesting consolidation. The forecast indicates continued growth, reaching $561 in the coming weeks. The support price at $548.80 provides a safety net, while the resistance at $604.30 suggests a potential ceiling for the short term. Therefore, a long position in Bittensor is recommended for a medium-term investment strategy. An ideal entry price would be around $525, aligning with the current price and offering a buffer below the recent lows. The stop loss should be set at $515 to protect against unexpected price drops. The target price could be set at $570, aiming to capitalize on the forecast growth while staying below the resistance level. This strategy allows for potential profit from the anticipated price increase while mitigating risk through a well-defined stop loss. Based on the Internet Computer Price information provided, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical prices demonstrate an upward trend, with a recent surge to $11, supported by a strong forecast suggesting continued growth. The support price of $9.422 acts as a safety net, indicating a strong foundation for further price increases. However, the resistance at $11.48 suggests that the price may face some consolidation or minor pullbacks before continuing its upward trajectory. Therefore, an entry price around $10.50, slightly below the current price and above the support level, would be advisable. This allows you to enter the market at a potentially attractive price point while minimizing the risk of a sudden drop. The stop loss should be set at $9.80, just below the support level, to protect against any unexpected downward movement. The target price can be set at $12, aiming to capitalize on the potential for further price appreciation towards the resistance level. This medium-term approach allows you to benefit from the positive price momentum while managing risk effectively. Given the price trends and forecast for Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable. The historical price data shows a recent upward trend, with the price fluctuating within a range. The forecast suggests a continued upward trajectory, with prices potentially reaching $1.47 in the coming weeks. This suggests a bullish outlook for Artificial Superintelligence Alliance in the medium term. Therefore, a long position is advisable. An entry price of $1.38 aligns with the current price and the recent price action. The stop loss should be set at $1.29, below the recent support level, to protect against potential downside risks. The target price should be set at $1.526, the resistance level, aiming to capitalize on the potential for a price increase towards the resistance. This strategy allows for potential profits while managing risk effectively. Given the price trends and forecast for Optimism, a medium-term investment strategy appears suitable. The historical prices show a generally upward trajectory, with recent fluctuations. The forecast indicates continued upward movement, suggesting a bullish outlook. The support price of $2.08 provides a safety net, while the resistance at $2.289 presents a potential ceiling for the near term. Therefore, an investment strategy for Optimism should involve a long position. A suitable entry price would be around $2.15, allowing for some room below the current price and factoring in potential short-term volatility. The stop loss should be set at $2.08, aligning with the support price, to limit potential losses. The target price could be set at $2.28, aiming to capture a portion of the projected upward movement towards the resistance level. This approach allows for a balanced risk-reward profile while capitalizing on the potential for growth and optimism over the medium term. Based on the provided Ethereum Classic data, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price shows a consistent upward trend, with the current price hovering around $28, close to its support level of $27.31. The forecast suggests a continued upward trajectory, reaching $30 within the next week. This indicates a bullish outlook for Ethereum Classic in the short to medium term. Therefore, an investment strategy focusing on a long position is recommended. A suitable entry price would be around $28.20, slightly below the current price, allowing for a margin of safety. The stop loss should be set at $27.35, just below the support level, to protect against any unexpected price drops. The target price could be set at $29.50, aiming to capture a portion of the anticipated price increase before reaching the resistance level of $29.64. This strategy balances risk and reward, allowing for potential profits while minimizing downside exposure. Given the price trends and forecast for Ethereum name service, a medium-term investment strategy focusing on a long position appears to be the most suitable approach. The historical prices show a consistent upward trend, with the current price hovering near the support level of $19.42. The forecast suggests a gradual increase in price over the next week, reaching up to $24. This indicates a bullish outlook in the medium term. Therefore, an investment strategy for Ethereum name service should involve entering a long position at the current price of around $20. A stop loss could be placed at $19.42, the support level, to minimize potential losses. The target price should be set at $24, aligning with the highest forecast price, allowing for a significant profit margin. This strategy capitalizes on the anticipated price increase while managing risk effectively. Based on the provided price history and forecast for Solana name service, a medium-term investment strategy appears most suitable. The historical price data reveals a generally upward trend, with recent fluctuations indicating potential consolidation. The forecast suggests a continued upward trajectory, with prices potentially reaching $0.243 in the coming week. This upward momentum, coupled with the support level at $0.2318, indicates a favorable environment for a long position. To execute this strategy, consider entering a long position at $0.232, slightly above the support level, to allow for some price fluctuation. Set a stop loss at $0.225 to protect against unexpected downward movements. The target price could be set at $0.245, aiming to capture a significant portion of the forecasted price increase while leaving room for potential further growth. This approach balances risk and reward, capitalizing on the positive price outlook for Solana name service in the medium term. Based on the provided price information for Aave, a medium-term investment strategy appears to be the most suitable. The historical price data reveals an overall upward trend, with recent fluctuations suggesting consolidation. The forecast indicates continued upward momentum, reaching potentially higher levels. Therefore, a long position is recommended. A strategic entry point could be around $173, aligning with the recent price action and providing a buffer below the resistance level. A stop-loss order placed at $169 would mitigate potential downside risk, while a target price of $185 could be set to capitalize on the predicted upward movement. This strategy allows for potential profit while managing risk within a medium-term timeframe. Injective shows a clear upward trend in its historical price data, with a recent surge towards the resistance level. The forecast further strengthens this bullish outlook, projecting continued price growth over the next week. This positive momentum and the potential for further price appreciation suggest a long-term investment strategy for Injective. Considering the current price, support level, and resistance level, an ideal entry point would be around $28. Setting a stop loss at $27.61, just below the support price, would minimize potential losses. A conservative target price of $30 would allow for a healthy profit margin while leaving room for further price appreciation. This strategy capitalizes on the bullish trend and forecasts, aiming to secure profits while managing risk effectively. Given the provided price history and forecast for Polygon, an aggressive investment strategy would focus on a long-term approach to capitalize on the upward trend. The historical prices demonstrate a consistent upward trajectory, with recent price action pushing towards the resistance level. The forecast further supports this bullish outlook, projecting continued price increases over the next week. Therefore, a long position is advisable. An entry price around $0.520 aligns with the current market price and allows for potential upside as the price moves towards the resistance level of $0.5702. The stop loss should be placed at $0.4585, the support level, to mitigate risk in case of a sudden price reversal. The target price should be set at $0.5702, aiming to capture the full potential of the upward momentum and reach the resistance level. This long-term strategy allows for potential capital appreciation while managing risk through a well-defined stop loss.